So we're going to be playing Lancer Tactics today, and I only just realized that they have a downloadable version. I was going to be streaming the browser version, but they actually do just have a downloadable version of it, and I have the game pinned in the comments, so you can check it out there. And it's a lot of fun. It's kind of silly, but it's great. So let's go. I'm going to be starting with the tutorial. I can talk a little bit about Lancer today. What have you scoundrels done to my rock sapper? Get out of my wheat veld. That said yield, and I was like, what? That unlicensed redox reactor was condemned because it was a health hazard containing contraband microbiota. Additionally, your easement permit has expired. Easement Patu. We didn't need y'all to allow us to live here. We've been working this land for generations. I remember when this was all chromite sand and rock harder than your thick skulls. Doesn't matter, it's been annexed. We finished the wall. You knew this was coming. You should have moved to a zone you have the permits for while you had the chance. Listen, I don't have all day. You're coming with us to a relocation shelter outside the wall. You can either do that before or after we demolish this illegal structure. It's just a farm. It's just a house. This is my home. Permits and your zone nonsense didn't exist when my great-grandma built it. But I see I don't have a choice. I'll go get old Nessie from the barn. Good, hurry it up. See, just have to show a bit of force and these people will see sense. Yes, sir. And I'm going to adjust the audio. Move. Oh, the barn's over there. Okay. I said hurry it up! Bah, one moment. I need to rest these old bones. Characters cannot typically perform the same action more than once a turn. For example, you can boost and attack with weapon, but could not attack with the same weapon twice. Even though Granny has another action available, she has already used boost, so we'll need to end her turn before finishing moving to the barn. I like the sound effects, they're very cute. Hey, Retro. Move here. Use. On top. Up. When is demolition of this house scheduled? Later today. We have a demolisher on its way now. Cancel it. Sir, we've been looking for a new summer home. This will do. You didn't think I came out here just to strong-arm an old lady, did you? Yes. Wait. Sir, I'm picking up a heat signature. It's coming from the barn. What? Oh no. Actually, oh good. Should have gotten out of my Veld when you had the chance. She is an Everest, and that is the basic mech. It has some very neat abilities. Take her down. Call for backup. Lady, I don't know where you got that mech frame, but you just made the last mistake of your life. Oh, Nessie, we can do this. That big construction mech is only a grunt class. It'll go down in just one hit. The subframe looks tougher. We'll figure something out. Alright. I start my turn. I can move. I can overcharge. I can use a thing. Don't need to right now. I can right click to get out of that. I can attack. I got a heavy charge blade. Oh, it shows my traits. Nice. Assault rifle, reliable 2, range 10. So we're gonna move to about here. No, I don't want to boost. If I move here, can I range yet? Yes. Nice. I'll use some Pathfinder 2nd Edition tactics and move here. And yeah, I'm out of actions, as you can see here. Ow. Yep, it's tough. It might be time to pop that hyperfuel pod that I've been saving. Using the hyperfuel pod grants +1 accuracy on all attacks. It also grants a free boost once per turn. Systems that grant free actions allow an exception to the restriction on duplicate actions. With a free boost, you can boost twice in a turn. Alrighty. So she wants me to use my hyperfuel injector, which I believe is my core ability, as Mexinus get core abilities and stuff. And then I can move. Can control the map with WASD. And move over here. Nope, I don't want to move. Assault rifle. I'll hit him with the pistol. Why does it want me to... Oh, I see. Can't do that. Yeah, I'll end my turn. Overwatch. Once per round, trigger. A hostile character starts any movement inside one of your weapon's threat. Effect. Trigger Overwatch. Immediately using that weapon to skirmish against that character as a reaction before they move. And I can use my pistol. And my tactical knife, but I can't actually do that, so I guess it's goodbye. Ow! I'm going to... use that. There we go. Incoming drones probably responding to a distress signal with heavier units on the way. That's it then. Nothing left to do but die on a hill of their corpses. I just thought that I'd have more time. But that's how it always is. I'll see you soon, Ruby. They're still a ways off and I'm in bad shape. I should stabilize to batten down a few hatches. So this is already new from what I was doing before. When I first played, I had enemies spawn up here. And I think this thing has jump jets. At least did back then. And I ended up structuring, and so I lost that system and I had to go the long way around to try and kill the little like bomber thing, but it was still fun. Yeah, they didn't have this bit of tutorial here. These guys came, I think, from over here, and there was another guy coming over here. Okay, you can stabilize for 2 actions and heal. Very nice. They're flying, which means I won't be able to hit them with melee weapons. They also look very hard to hit. Good thing I have All Reliable here. I can also do a thing. I'm gonna move up here. Or not. Oh, I see. Move there. Going to use. No, maybe attack. Yeah, there it is. Lock on. I'm gonna lock on this guy. And then I'm gonna attack with the assault rifle. Got him. I'm gonna overcharge. And go with another attack. Aha! Actual Goblin Hornet. Kidding yourself, probably just a subaltern that looked at some trigger-happy fop funny. I swear, if hacking these drones got us caught... There she is. Hot shit, that's our wrecked assault unit. Hi, lady. You've got gams. You're interrupting my last stand here. Who are you supposed to be? These guys are new. I don't remember these guys in the tutorial. We fight for the freedom of everyone on Viridian. We will see the wall crumble beneath our feet. We call ourselves the Sappers. The Sapphic Sappers. Because I'm gay! Dust, is this what the Resistance has come to? Taking cyber joyrides and jeep drones. I've heard of you. We lost. You children are just jackals nipping at the heels of an empire. Oh, that's good. BRB, changing my profile to a jackal nipping at the heels of an empire. He who pierces the heavens. You are still strong. Why put your strength towards a pointless end? I'm tired. I've already watched all my friends die for things they thought mattered. But here we are, still under Karakan rule. If which hill we die on doesn't matter, I may as well choose this one. As much as I admire spite for spite's sake, we're working on something that could be more fun. I'm transferring a file. Take a gander. Yes, it's all very new. Oh, Dust, save the young. You're walking into disaster. You'd have to... Damn it. Seeing you make the same mistakes you did is just too annoying. Fine, I suppose it'll be a little longer before I join you, Ruby. Alright, kids. There's an old rock sapping facility out past the Desolation Zone. You know it? I am familiar. Meet me there. The high chromite concentrations in those mountains cause scanning dead zones. This is such hard shit to read. Wow! Noted. That's very interesting. It's a date. We will use these units to cover your escape. Be swift. The wolves have arrived. Oh. That's new. That's... smashy? I didn't get to see what you said. Just checking messages real quick. Alright. Let's see. These guys are dead. These guys are friendly. This guy's not friendly. But I kind of want to take him on, even though it's a witch, which is going to be ass to fight. And an assault, quote unquote. No, it wants me to not fight these things, but I like fighting. Let's see. If I go here. And then I can do an attack. That guy has a lot of health. Fragment signal. I'll use this one. Oh no! Why did you lock on after? Oh. Ah, so your buddy could use it. Alright, I am in pain. What conditions do I have? I'm locked on, I'm impaired. And... hyperspec field, okay. Oh, that's shit. Let's see. Yeah, let's maybe go up here. Fuck it. Oh. Here. Ow. Well. 3 structures remaining. When a mech reaches 0 HP, it takes major damage to its chassis and systems, represented by structure damage. A structured mech makes a structure damage check and resets its HP to full, with any excess damage rolling over. When a mech is reduced to 0 structure, it is destroyed. Fuck. Get rid of my knife, I guess. Ow. Okay, I need to get away from this guy over here. Only good way to get that is... Maybe I should run. I think this is encouraging me to run, but I like fighting. But this guy hurts a lot, and he's got a lot of health. He's at 5 out of 8 heat, so I can probably kill him that way. So yeah, I'll do a move to here. And then... oh, I can't hit him from here. I do another move. No. Yeah, I got 2 actions left. Okay, I'm going to try and lock onto him. I want to do something real quick. No, that's not what I was. That's not rifle. Okay. Okay, I didn't expect that you could hit me from here. And structured again. Glancing blow. Emergency systems kick in and stabilize your mech, but it's impaired until the end of your next turn. And just got reactor stress. Destroyed power plant. The power plant becomes unstable, beginning to eject jets of plasma. Your mech becomes exposed, taking double damage until... Oh my god. Alright, I'm going to start my turn. I'm going to overcharge. And I'm going to move the fuck away. Okay. Okay, really? And there goes the thing that's gonna get me through the water. Okay. Yeah. That's a bit more difficult than it was before. As those things were just able to one-hit me by the end, as that was a bit rough. I mean, it's a bit rough having a full platoon against one mech, but... Can I skip this? No? Okay. I'm gonna try again. Because I think there's a part 2 to this, if you can beat it, but... Move over here. Skip it. No, I don't want to skip my frickin' turn. Actually, yes, I do. Start my turn, move over here, use. Top. All right. And enter. Hyperfuel. Okay. Lock on. Okay, not that much damage. to stabilize. And okay. He's hitting me hard. There's a charge blade. There we go. Nice. Now I can use the pistol. Maybe? No? Okay. Hey, got him. And skip that. And end my turn. Then the flyboys come in. Okay, we're looking a little bit healthier than before. And I'm going to move up here. And boost again. And I can do an overcharge to move a third time. Now hide. There we go. Oh, I didn't notice that they're up here. And you can see their little icon. It says Q2. Start turn. We're going to move it here. Alright, Nelly. You still got some juice in you. Let's get your jump jets fired up. And we'll go over here. And now I can attack you. You have a lot of health though. It's not great. It's not great at all. I can end my turn. I'm gonna go get some sweet justice against this thing. So I'm gonna move here. We're gonna do this and a smack. There we go. Yeah. And skip. Make a move here. And it'll be my turn. See, when I first played this, I got very unlucky. And with this wall in the way. I got structured, and the first thing that I lost was my jump jets, and you're supposed to use the jump jets to get over the wall. So I had to, like, go through here, which is, like, super difficult terrain. I think I actually disabled your ability to go through there, because I noticed that it wasn't letting me go through there. And that was interesting. I had this guy shooting at me the entire time. I was like, what? Why? Yeah, we can just jump jet to here. And we can move over here. Yeah. We did it. Oh. Okay, that was it. What else is there? Albatross Squad defends a city. Albatross Squad rescues organizers. I'm gonna do holdout. And I'm gonna do normal, because I'm not crazy. On this planet, the forces of justice and tyranny struggle. There is a demonstration and march underway. But police forces have seized the central plaza and lead organizers. The people cry out for help. Will you, as a loyal wing of the Albatross, be strong enough to answer that call? No. Leaves. Ooh. What do I choose? I love my boy the Kobold, my boy the Monarch. One of those two. See their loadouts. Two, bring down pillars. Morris global controller. Evasion 12, defense 11, save target, speed. She who pierces the heavens, hold. Agility. So I was shooting for agility and not for systems. Agility does evasion. That's why we have 12 evasion. And speed. What is our speed? Speed is 5. So we'd have speed of 4 if we remove those 2 points. Put them in systems, but instead we'd have more E defense. Better tech attack. Pop a system. Yeah, this is an E defense attack. Yeah, I'll go back to systems. Talent, duelist, gunslinger, hacker. Tactician, vanguard. How many talents do I have? Did they tell me? Deal with burn equal to current heat. I don't know where it tells me my talents available. Or if it's just kind of glitching out. And let's see how many I can get. Okay, so it isn't glitching out. I'm just dumb. Gunslinger. Auxiliary range attack. I don't think we have any auxiliary weapons. We have main and an ox. Okay, we do have an ox. Let's swap up that for the missile rack, I think. Fusion autopod. Current range energy. I hate the fusion rifle. Yeah, really autopod is interesting, but it's not showing the full. Oh yeah, I think it's a reaction to being locked on. Is what that's about. Explosive mine, frag grenade, burst jump jets, manipulators. It feels more kobold, but the jump jets can be nice. And it's open to turret drone. I can go for turret drones. I'll go for manipulators. Guys, why not? And as for talents, once per round, gain +1 accuracy during melee attack if at least one allied character is engaged with your target. We don't want to be melee. I'm gonna go gunslinger then. Whip. From the hip. So yeah, take that one because that does nothing. Go with that one. Ah, they have goblin one. More spooky stuff. I like it. Technically, shouldn't even have a kobold, but okay, that's her. See the monarch. Oh, I get to pick my whole squad. That'll be fun. Engineering. Why? I'm so confused. Evasion, E-defense, save target. Why does she have engineering? You're ranged. You're not a weird heat monkey. Heavy launcher, mortar. You won't get burst jump jets. Turret drones. And some explosives. Tesla TQB. But those are launchers with the aux trait. We don't have any melee weapons, so we won't be going with duelist. Well, we don't need these too much. Yes, sensor is 15. Oh fuck it, we'll make her a hacker too. There's not enough options yet. So she can make do as a hacker of sorts. Okay, actual gremlin. We kind of have a hacker, but she might be better at it. Yeah, she does have puppet system, but I think so does this. Yeah. Between Blackbeard and Nelson, I like Blackbeard more. Yeah, that works. Exposed reactor, +1 difficulty to ENG checks. Swap out the assault rifle for a shotgun. Go for that, and the drones, and don't. And she'll go into. She has that, cool. She'll get. I don't think she has an auxiliary. No. Oh, she's pretty upset. And then we'll grab this boy, who is a sniper. Explosive mine, frag grenade, drones, manipulators. Pot gun. All agility. Engineering. Good. I think a good backup hacker, actually. Jump jets. Assault rifle. Oracle OMG, Oracle OMG. 10, 15, 1, 10. What is main mount? Okay. Go for an assault rifle, a mortar. What does it have? An accurate arcing. Attacks with this weapon are made with +1 difficulty. Not the greatest thing in the world, but it does have +1. Grenade has loading. +2. I could go with the mortar for range. This 1d3, 1d3. Yeah, that should be okay. This one. Not much options, so take what we can get. All right. Let's see how this goes. We reached the plaza. Now we just need to hold it until the parade can begin. Okay. Attention dissidents. Lay down your arms. Do not resist. That looks like them. Let's get this party started. Alright. Oh, it actually does the Lancer style initiative too. Alright, so what are we fighting? We have Berserker, and we have a Barricade. These guys are probably very grumpy. This is to all damage unless they are impaired, stunned, immobilized, shredded, slowed, or exposed. I think you can do that. Or you can. I think both of them can. Forces move, turn actions, save, block stick attacks. Jammed characters can make weapon attacks. Was it jammed as well? Impaired, stun, immobilized, shredded, slow, explosive. So not that. Range 8 plus 1. Impaired. There we go. So I need to move first. Move you here. Hey, we got him. All right, now. Oh yeah, that 1 damage. I'll move back here. You do better when you're over. Long ranges. Why is my melee in the back and my sniper in the front? Yeah, I should have set up my turret drones. Now a character within 10 in line of sight of target makes a successful attack. Turret deals 3 damage. Target confirm. Place that. Place that here. Attack, lock on. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna move space, and then there we go. Ow! Alright, you. Move up. Wasn't my best idea because he's not shredded, but I can do a boost to get over here. No. Never mind. Yeah. Ow. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, looking a bit bruised. I'd like you to move. Just, fuck. Provokes a reaction. God damn it. Yeah, I wish we could set up our characters a bit, because I wouldn't have put my 2 front backliners in the front and my melee guy way in the back. But that's how the cookie crumbles. You really got bees in their bonnets, huh? Stay in line. Know your place. We only need to hold out for 5 more rounds. Rounds? Loads rifle. Rounds. Excuse me? Okay, I need to make this guy impaired. I was gonna lock onto him. And I'll end my turn. Alright, with that I can go into you, and we can kick some butt. There we go. Much easier. Yeah, he's still impaired. I'm going to... Oh. All right. Pop under the drone. Move you out of danger. Overwatch. Go for the heavy sword. Ow. And you, I can do this to you. Got him exposed. Okay, move on. Let's end the turn. Ow. Shit. Get rid of this. He's hyper aggressive right now, but also going through a lot, so I'm going to use you. Get up there. Lock on. There we go. Where about you existing? You I'm going to have stabilize. Now I'm gonna move over here. Maybe not the best move. I can move you over here. And yeah, I can go for another attack. Slowly and steadily. Do an overcharge. And go for another missile. There we go. Okay, I need this thing to die because I don't like it. What are these things? Oh, they're more berserkers, okay. More reason to get you to move, I guess. Okay, who's there? Oh, well. That'll do it. I need to get you to stabilize so that way you don't overheat. And I can move you over here. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna put you over here. Bye. Ow. Nice. Oh, that's cool. He got aggressive, so he attacked his buddy. Ah, that's neat. I like that. Yeah, I think he's the only one who has to go now. Yeah, you've been grappled. And deploy a turret. I can deploy it on the house? It's interesting. I'll move here. You can end my turn. How are you doing? Not good. Time to stabilize. And good. get into melee with this guy. That way he has to bomb himself. Ow. Alright. Okay. Have a plan. I don't know if that's a good plan, but it's a plan. And it worked! Into a mortar. That's not great. Can I attack this idiot over here? I can. Cool. And I can move, but that'll just make a better target for him, so I'll just stay here. Ah! I have been knocked prone. I'll start with you. And I'll jam you as well. And now you're all heated up. I can do an overcharge. And do a force move. Maybe move like there. Whoops, I locked onto a corpse. Well, alrighty. Ow. An overcharge. No. We're almost there, only a little longer. Okay, I just need to survive this round, I guess. I would like something here to die, but I don't know if I can kill it. What do you have? Oh, you have only 1 health. We can do it. Oh, rolled a 2. Move here. You have nothing? Nothing. Or do you? Alright. I need to make that guy not a threat. Never mind. Okay. this. And that provokes a reaction. Of course it does. I'd rather you not be dead. So I guess I'll take the Overwatch and get structured. Cool. Lancing Blow. Emergency systems kick in, stabilize your mech, but it's impaired until the end of your next turn. Okay. That sucks, but it's not the end of the world. Oh, nice. That's what I was consuming lock-on for. Lock-on to him. Nice. I got him to be aggressive to his buddy. Stand up. Lock onto him. And there we go. Ah. Ah! Who's having bad luck now? We're getting a call from HQ. The optics have gotten too bad. Fall back. We're pulling out. I wasn't sure we'd get through that. Good job, kids. Now let's have a chat with the folks here and see what's what. We did it! Oh god, it goes right into the next mission. The movement's leaders are being held hostage somewhere in this province. We'll need to enter each zone to search until we find them. Once we find where they're being held, we'll need to secure the site to evacuate them. That means keeping the zone clear of hostiles. We can't risk exposing them to attack once we have them. Alright. How is everybody doing? I think they're all okay. Let's see. They got a big boy here. They got a sniper here. And they got this guy and this guy. At least you're in a good position. I'm gonna move you first, because you're our support. I should move you, like, over here, probably. More risk of being targeted by this guy, but... how much heat can he take? Oh, only 4. Okay. I'm gonna overcharge. And I'm gonna move him over here. Aha! Alright, so he's impaired now, so I can get my sniper in on him. Inaccurate though. I could do that instead. Let's see. Oh, I should have moved him like beside the guy. Well. Hey, I hit him. Yeah. Ow. Rude. Rude, my dude. Oops, I wanted to move you. Got him. %. Let's do text. Oh. Oh, can't win all of them. Ow. Okay, that sniper fucking hurts. Going to move here. Ooh, there's a witch there suddenly. That's not good. That's not good. He's out of range of that. I can move here. Ow. It says block tech attacks. Curious what that meant. On if it was actually like good for me or not. I'm gonna go for you. You have a lot of hate, but that sniper can't, so I'm going to move. There. Impaired. Yeah, it's better. I'm gonna take an overcharge to stack on another. Debuff and get some more heat on him. Then I'll end the turn. Ow. Lock on. Alright, now I'm gonna move you into some cover. Ah, he spent his turn reloading. That explains why he hits like a truck. I'll stabilize you. And move you into the forest. Smashy McSmash face. Oh, he's stabilized. Okay. Fuck. Right. Oh. That's my turn. Of doing nothing. And for you... Get you the hell out of there. Oh! I missed that he has this, because it's in a weird place. I'm gonna place that here. Ow. Let's see. I hit him. I can actually hit him. Cool. Is it worth it though? What kind of abilities does he have? Heavy frame, prone, can't be knocked back or prone by smaller mechs. Can't be knocked back or prone by smaller mechs. Okay. Oh, that's all. I'm going to overcharge. Apply this to him as well. Four. What is with this outline? What's happening here? Oh, I see. Do it to him. Aha! You actually had a really good chance of hitting him. So I'm gonna go for you first. Oh. 0 damage. Oh. Oh. He tried! Oh, this is a grumpy boy. So I'm using you to get up close. can't reach him from here. So I will... not do that. Where is... I'll play this over here. And that's a level 3. Do. Bring you over here. Oh, my cat says hello. Little Zoe. All right. I don't know why I'm for you first. I'll blame my cat. Seems like a good idea. And I will shotgun. Nope. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I'll lock onto you though. Ow. All right. Ow. Oh, these things are so hard to hit. Ah. Hey. Nope. Ah, come on. Rude. I don't want to overcharge. I will move back. I'll use you. This one. Yay, got him. I was like, come on, 50% chance. One of them's gotta hit. That's how that works, right? which is a pain in the butt. It hasn't done anything yet. But we need to move into somewhere that we can do stuff. Is the rocket launcher guy still there? Did I kill? Oh yeah, he is there. Okay. Well, that'll probably be a bit of a regret. That's fine. Yeah, I'm going to stabilize you. Special. Scan zone. While inside a CZ, PCs may take a full action to determine whether it is the true CZ. If there are only PCs within the true CZ, they control it if they are... Okay. I see, I should have been doing that the entire time. However, I am dumb. I am a big dummy. And so I'll stabilize instead. And move over here. We're running out of time and still know which zone they're being held in. We need to find it quickly or take control of all remaining zones. Hedge our bets. Yeah, I'm gonna go to you. I'm gonna scan. Not true CZ. Okay. I'm assuming this is the true CZ. But... Okay, over here. No! Disabled power plant. The power plant becomes unstable, beginning to eject jets of plasma. Your mech becomes exposed, taking double damage. Ooh, that's not good. Let's get you out of there. I'll stabilize. Why does he have so many turns? You're actually doing really well with hurting him. So I can have you move over here. Or... What? Excuse me? Oh, he's jammed. When in doubt, just decide, oh damn it, what does he have? Takes 2 turns, this explains everything, okay. Well, alright. Almost got him. No, I don't gonna risk it. What? Oh, god damn it. I didn't realize I was super timed. Ugh. Well, now what do we do? We have about 20 minutes left in our stream today. Chat's pretty quiet. It is an odd time for me to be streaming, as it is in the middle of a Friday. Also, apparently, James was here, and I didn't get to see, because for some reason my chat on my phone isn't updating. Oh, because my pinned message was blocking the chat. Twitch, why are you like this? Well, if anybody would like to ask any questions, feel free. As I think it's a bit too late to start another game, and I kind of need a break. But I do want to continue the stream, so I shall continue. Otherwise, I will ramble a bit about Lancer. Yeah, let's rant a bit about, or not rant. Let's talk a bit about Lancer. There we go. So Lancer is a mech. Hello, rude, interrupting me. Lancer is a mech game. Oh, it's picking up my cat. Yeah, it's a mech game. It's tactical. It's kind of like Pathfinder in how it's very simple action economy system. You get 2 actions, a move action, and a reaction. You can overcharge to get another action, but I don't think you can use that additional action from overcharge to do 2 action abilities. Because there are actions to... There's like 1 action abilities, which is stuff like tech attacks, firing off a rocket, firing a gun, stuff like that. But some abilities take 2 actions instead. And those are like heavy damaging abilities, like that one that said that like they take burn damage equal to their heat, that I ended up using incorrectly because I did realize that they had stabilized. It would have given them, I think, about like 4 or 6 heat or burn, and it would have also caused them to be impaired, which might have killed them anyways. But it would have, it's a high damaging move because like that kind of heat and fire does a lot of damage over time. It's kind of like a dot. Yeah, and it's very modular. You can like equip or buy as you level up different mechs. Not with money. It's more like kind of like picking classes in Dungeons and Dragons. There's no real money in Lancer. So progression is more about just what you pick for your mech and your systems and stuff like that. And as you get more systems and like unlock more attributes from like your mechs, you get more weapons, systems, mech abilities, stuff like that. It's a very interesting system. I quite enjoy it. The numbers are also very balanced. You'll notice in like or you might have noticed in the video games that it does like the rolls and it shows what you rolled. And the d20 roll is like 90% of what you rolled. Or 90% of your result, basically. And then it's like a little bit of stats, and then if you have, I forget what the term is for Lancer, but basically advantage or disadvantage, you add a d6 or remove a d6. And so it's kind of like a varying bonus instead of more like stagnant 5e kind of advantage disadvantage where you just roll a d20 twice. And that's something that I personally like a lot about Lancer. And I found that the game actually emulates this all very well. I would love to see the final result. There is a Kickstarter for it, and I did back it. And there is a link in the comment section that is pinned, and when this goes onto YouTube, there will be a link in the description to the Kickstarter and to their general site, so you can download this game and play it for yourself. And it's a lot of fun. I definitely recommend it. And I think I know what I'll do, because I can do some stuff. So let's open up our window a bit. Change this to let's break things. Okay, good. Okay, it did break things because it's just kind of in the middle of my screen instead of where I need it to be, but move up there. Grab you. There. So this is what I'm working on. And for those of you who followed Vault of Abadar, you will recognize a lot of this. And this is the one that's coming out next Friday. This is one that'll be released today. But I'm going to go over this one and just make sure that everything is hunky-dory. This is a topic I see brought up in a lot in the TTRPG community. For some reason, it has been seen as taboo to talk to your GM about rules during play, either because you're asking questions about specific rulings, how a certain mechanic works, or what have you. Honestly, this entire taboo feels like it was created and stems from people who watch podcasts, don't actually play any sort of TTRPG. It's a bit judgy of me, but so instead of pointing fingers, let's address the issue here. We'll use pointing fingers. I'm going to remove this bit. Or what have you. Because you're asking questions about specific rulings, how a certain thing. Or what have you. This can sometimes include rules when, but Also have a funny issue. When I run or play games, it feels like things are split into 3 different parts or pillars of gameplay, and I'm not talking about encounter, exploration, and downtime. These pillars are explanation, roleplay, and meta talk, and they all happen interchangeably and interweave with one another. Explanation is the GM explaining something to the players. This can be anything from describing a scene, telling players about an encounter, forming a narrative, setting a mood, or giving exposition. This is where the GM talks to the players rather than with the players and is entirely in character or is in making a narrative. Players might be able to pop in and say, "Hey, I pet the cat." After the GM mentioned there's a cat wandering right through the alley, but generally this is uninterrupted dialogue from the GM to the players set up what is going on in their current location or even the story as a whole. Few notes for explanation though. Explanation should always involve the players. You don't need to tell the players about something that's going on in the castle they don't know exists yet 200 miles away or even 2 miles away, because that isn't necessarily relevant or even known to the players currently. And there are better ways to convey that narrative down the line through environmental storytelling. Other methods such as environmental storytelling. You also don't need to do explanations often, and I personally like to end my explanations with "what do you do" as a way to hand off my hat as a narrator to the players and give them power. I just gave them the information, now it's up to them to do something with it. You can also cut back into explanation whenever their need arises. Again, these aren't like modes of play, these are just ways to categorize these methods of interaction to better understand them. In the middle of a roleplay, someone might ask if they know any rumors in the area or jobs they are hiring. And that's the GM's time to give them an explanation. Roleplay. While explanation is the GM talking to players, roleplay is about the players and potentially the GM talking with the players as their characters. Note that if you're a GM, you don't need to horseshoe some NPC for them to interact with. It can be a lot of fun to just sit back, relax, and let the players talk and roleplay amongst themselves. Can confirm, that is really nice. You can chime in at any point to give them information they might know and are currently talking about. Don't potentially know a character, and this also involves roleplay with NPCs when a player interacts with a shopkeeper or a quest giver, quest-based character. Yeah, because there's times when, like, one of the games that I'm in often has like 2 weeks or even like months between sessions, and so sometimes we can forget something that happened 5 minutes ago because to our characters it was 5 minutes ago, but to us it was like a month ago. And so it's always nice when the GM kind of like pops out and goes like, "Hey, just a reminder, this is what happened 5 minutes ago in character. You would know this, blah blah blah." It's always better to do that than to keep things entirely in character all the time and be like, "Oh, well, if you can't remember, then I guess you're just out of luck." And it's like, well, for my character it's been 2 minutes. For me it's been even like an hour can make a difference. One thing to prioritize here is fun. I've seen this said 1,000 times, and I'm going to also be one to say it. You don't need to be perfectly in character with a funny accent mimicking the very movements of character. I'm terrible with accents, and I always feel shy doing them. But I do a lot of movements. As a person, I like to talk a lot with my hands. It is very painful right now having to keep my hands constrained at my waist, because otherwise my motion capture will capture my hands and think they are my face. But yeah, it's something I like to do a lot, is just like talking with my hands, and luckily that fits well with GMing, but not so much online, because I don't often play with my camera on. But yeah, my main group often shifts between talking directly as their character, paraphrasing with what the character says, or even just completely shattering the fourth wall to discuss what the character would do. Clutter can annoy some groups, but personally, as long as it's not derailing the game, I'm personally fine with them. Not everyone is comfortable talking as a character all the time. It bridges the gap between this being a hobby that we do and the game that we play. I liked this line a while ago, but I think it kind of needs some revamping. It bridges the gap between this being a hobby that we do and a game that we play. What I say is bridges the gap between this being a roleplay. It bridges the gap between this being a high stakes. Bridges the gap between being an in-depth story. It bridges the gap between this being an in-depth story, in-depth collaborative story, and the game that we play. Meta talk. Here's where things get controversial. I have seen many people say how it's absolutely blasphemous to break the fourth wall and ask about abilities, mechanics, rules, or what have you. Don't let these people scare you off from asking questions. I feel this way of thinking comes from people forgetting that TTRPGs are a game. If you have a question on how an ability works or how an ability interacts with another ability, it's perfectly okay to go into meta talk, pull out the rulebook, and discuss it. People want combat to be quick and snappy so they can get on with playing the game, but combat is part of the game, and if the question is tied to either a player ability or even a character ability, or creature ability. Creature, not character. Sounding a little weird, then you shouldn't be afraid to pause the game and look into it. Actually, I'm gonna update the stream real quick. Editing at least home. Editing at least home, and we'll go into Pathfinder. Yeah. I feel this pillar of gameplay that needs to... I feel this is a pillar of gameplay that needs to especially be in games with new players. They see how the rules work on paper, but in play they might freeze up, get things wrong, realize they didn't take as good of notes as they thought they did on their abilities. Rather than breeze right by the player and go off some arbitrary ruling, let the spotlight stay on that player, help them dig through the rulebook to find the answer to their question, and figure it out together. This might not progress the game itself or form any bonds in character, but out of character you'll feel more like a team working together. The GM isn't the enemy after all, they're another player and they're on your side. I'm also sure you've all heard about the infamous rules lawyer, not the YouTuber. I'll be honest, I am a rules lawyer at the table. The thing about rules lawyers is that they aren't usually as evil or stubborn as people think. I understand what this is trying to say. How I rules lawyer, but it does feel a little clunky. If it's capitalized before capitalizing to the website, my rules lawyer. How I rules lawyer is if something comes up that doesn't sound right to me, or a rule comes up that isn't immediately known, I'll either look it up or voice how the rule works if I know it by heart. However, this isn't necessarily me saying this is how it should be done. Capitalize. It is instead me saying how it is done by Raw/Rye. We haven't talked about that, I don't think. Rules as written / rules as rules as intended. Which for reference means rules as written. Okay, I do actually go into that. As in how the rules are written in the rulebook of whatever game you're playing, or rules is intended, where even though the rulebook could imply something to work a certain way, it is definitely intended to work this other specific way. I'm going to read that over again. Let me see how it is done by rules is written. Raw / rules is intended. Rye. As in how the rules is written in the rulebook of whatever game. Okay. Something doesn't sound right, I'll voice that doesn't sound right, and I look it up. But if it's not immediately pressing, I won't ask for the game to be paused if I'm the player, or if I'm the GM, I'll be quick about looking it up so it doesn't impede the game. Or sometimes I'll just not look it up and just kind of wing it. Begin. Now then voice how the rule is written as book and go from there. After the session. Now then voice how the rule is written as a written book. And further explain how it works. The GM says be capitalized. That's right, but I want to do it this way. I want to stop my feet and scream, "How dare you go against the rulebook!" I'll instead nod and agree with them unless it's something that I personally find pretty outrageous and will voice my opinion on how to handle it better. When doing this sort of rules lawyering, capitalized, because we capitalized before. Rules lawyering, you want to treat not as a lawyer defending their client, like the name implies, but instead talk to the GM or sometimes the player like they are your friend because they are your friend. Pre-game communication. This isn't one of the 3 pillars, but this is a big part of communication. Pre-game communication comes with discussing anything about the game before the game starts. How long before the game? Well, it depends on the subject. With anything regarding builds, mechanics you find as you build your character, questions about ancestries, classes, and what have you, that can be discussed pretty much any time before the game. Doing it directly before the game can maybe be a bit cheeky, depending on how much prep time it'll cause you, but even then, it can be okay to bring up questions. With game cancellations, this is a very subjective topic that depends on why you can't make the game. If you're a stranger, the sooner you know about the conflicting plans, the sooner you should voice them. But sometimes things don't become an issue until the day of. Maybe you get a call from work asking you to come in during the time you're usually playing a session with your group. Or maybe on Friday you were feeling perfectly fine, but on Saturday you feel like your mental health got hit by a train that is currently on fire and about to crash into a ravine. I've had that. When those days come, don't be afraid to tell your group on the day of. If it's the latter, then if you feel safe doing so, you can talk to your GM or someone else at the table who is your close friend about your mental health. It can be good to reach out and talk to someone, and if you need a day to have no commitments and just focus on yourself, that's perfectly fine. You don't need to tell your table about it if you don't want to either, but you should tell your table that you won't be able to attend the session. Remember, you come first, not the game. Another issue might come from the cast you're playing with. Maybe someone at the table is acting creepy, rude, or in general acting like a troublemaker, and no one seems to know but you. With these sorts of things, I always say that it's best to talk to the GM directly and privately about the subject first before calling the person out for their behavior. One of the most common tropes I see in new players is the realization that... Should be a Z. I know it's going to tell me that's wrong, but I think you're wrong. See? It is wrong. That they can do anything, so they start stealing treasure from the group or hoarding it away because that's... should be capitalized. That's what my character would do. When problem players like this come about, it's best to talk to your GM immediately with the intent of having them talk to the player and tell them why that sort of playstyle doesn't work in most TRPGs. The trouble player... What do you want this to be? The troubled? No. The trouble player then doesn't necessarily need to swap out the character, but can instead work with the GM and the other players to give the character some sort of moral code or even a gray area of mindset. Personal example of this when I play evil or chaotic characters in the party. I want to loot, but I also want to be alive, and I know I won't be alive if I piss off the guys I'm partying with. I won't piss them off, and I'll let them get their share of the gear so that I don't die because of them not having equipment. The character is still a selfish asshole, but they are not a selfish asshole to the party. One last thing I want to address among the infinite things I could talk about with this topic is character swapping. Don't be afraid to swap out your character if you don't like them. But talk to your GM about it. Explain to the GM why you don't like the character, and from there you can find out what the actual issue is. For me, I often run into an issue with my character for one of two reasons. The build I'm with has a gimmick, and the gimmick is a lot less fun than I thought it would be. I thought it was going to be. The personality of the character itself is just not meshing with me at all. I will often play characters who are very quiet and don't talk a lot, and are even a bit like shy or a bit like rough, even maybe rude, when I am new to a group or to a game, or even just if I'm feeling a bit awkward and shy myself in real life at the moment. And those characters aren't very fun to play with, and sometimes I try and work with my GM and my players to kind of open them up a bit, but sometimes it's just a bit of a lost cause, and it's like, well, let's just swap them out. And then usually I go for someone who's more bubbly. With the first option, I would potentially work with my GM to get free retraining into a class or set of abilities that I'll actually enjoy playing with. Or maybe you just want to start from scratch. With the second option, you could either try working... with the second option, you could either try working with your GM and the players at the table to help progress the character out of whatever personality you aren't meshing with into one that you like more. Maybe you made a brooding, quiet night character that sounded so cool on paper, but you realize that it isn't all that fun to play in-game. So you work with your fellow players and your GM to try and get the character out of their shell and slowly create a new personality out of their interactions with the players. If you're too stuck on their personality, though, you don't want to progress it. I'm going to swap out don't want to progress it, more so, and are having trouble progressing it. Progressing it, there's no sense putting yourself through that, and you can just decide to make a new character. The examples of why session zeros are so important. As important as they are. because it gives a chance for a player to play their character before an actual session and see how they mesh with the party and with you. Wrapping up. So with all this said, the most important thing is to communicate with one another, both as a player and as a GM. You want to make sure that everyone is on the same page. If something doesn't seem right or you don't know off the top of your head how a mechanic works, take the time to figure that out instead of brushing past it. It's a good habit to get into, actually looking up how mechanics work during play rather than after play, so that way it sticks in your memory of how an ability works. Otherwise, if you do the same wrong thing over and over again because you keep forgetting to look in the rulebook for that specific ruling, it'll just get to be an absolute mess as you do this more and more with more and more rules and mechanics. Don't be afraid of talking about things that are outside of the immediate game during play. Shoutouts. There are no books mentioned in today's article, but I want to give a special shout out to my friend Eldritch Dream on Twitter for the awesome logos. Yes, that's the right person. Okay. Me casually getting Sean and Table Obscura mixed up for some reason. Happens a lot. I don't know why. The awesome logos he has made me twice now. He did an amazing job of both, and he's always been a pleasure to talk to. Go follow him, commission him, buy him a coffee, grab some of his books, or whatever strikes your fancy. He deserves it. You should go do that. You should go check him out. Or check out his Twitter. Go commission him. I know he's open for commissions right now. Alright. And with that, we are at time. So, I am going to bid you all farewell. And thank you all for having me. And I look forward to streaming again in the future. And yeah. Thank you all so much. Bye.